me. You're not talking to Porter. You're talking to me.
Of course. But it's the understanding that I guess I'm asking a question about. This is a guy, I mean, you see it in the videos too. He's got his arm around you. There's a power thing happening for sure.
Well, it's more complicated than that. It's just, I mean, just think about it. He had this show for years. He didn't need me to have his hit show. He wasn't expecting me to be all that I was either. When he hired me as a singer, he was just hiring what he thought was a right pretty little girl. But I was a serious writer. He didn't know that. I was a serious entertainer. He didn't know that. I mean, he didn't know how many dreams I had.
Huh.
It was just one of those relationships where you hated them one day, you loved them the next, and it just got so intermingled and so wadded up that you didn't even know what your real feelings were. I don't know. It was just crazy. It was like a marriage of a sort. You couldn't even begin to describe it all.
Throughout the years, people have speculated that there might have been more going on between them behind the scenes.
Well, probably. Probably. You never knew much, but probably.
Even members of the band wondered.
Is Porter running around with Dolly, or is he having an affair with Dolly Parton?
This is Porter on the Ralph Emery Show.
Well, would you care to speak to that?
There's so many answers to that, Ralph. You know, really, there's probably about as many answers as there are people asking questions about that.
Any relationship is like a house with an upstairs. It's got 2 stories.
And this is how Dolly addressed those rumors in her autobiography.
I know that everybody that knows anything about me and Porter would like to know the true story of what happened to us. Nobody would like to know that more than me and Porter.
In any case, this next part, this is the point in the story where you can tell it several different ways. For writer Sarah Smarsh,
it sounds very much like an abusive relationship.
This is a classic abuse story. She says if you scroll through their YouTube performances from 1973-74, this is when Dolly and Porter have been working together for about 7 years, you see these moments.
And there's this moment where she's got her guitar. He's going to play on their next duet. So he's sort of suggesting, like,
You want to put your guitar away?
Why don't you drop your guitar? Because now, as the man, I'm going to be the one strumming the strings. And she's like,
I'll just hang on to it.
Okay.
I'll just hold on to it.
I need a security blanket.
Like, nope, I'm good, you son of a bitch, you know.
Sarah points to another moment, same episode.
Sang one of her great songs.
Porter's doing an intro, Dolly's off screen.
She probably knows Bill Cheatham.
And she sort of butts in with a joke.
I don't know no Bill Cheatham.
Shut up.
He tells her to shut up, and his face definitely falls for a moment. Micro expression, rage.
We're back again.
Right back here.
Me and my sidekick here. She just kicked me in the side.
Not yet, but I think I will after that.
If you ever hit me and I find it out, Dolly Parton, you'll be in trouble.
Just makes these casual jokes about physically harming her.
I ought to box your jaws.
Oh, you'd hit your mama before you hit me.
And that reminded me of the statistics that tell us that when a woman is about to leave an abusive relationship, that is when violence escalates.
Is that you guys doing a shtick, or is that actual hostility?
Oh, way too many things to ever untangle all of that.
You and me cannot agree, 'cause our love's the fighting kind.
Now, to be clear, I don't think there's anything here that would suggest actual physical abuse happened, but clearly they went at each other in every other way.
We just went like that. You know, I was so stubborn, and he's so definite in who he is.
Well, the thing about Porter, and this is where you hit humanity, is that the times, you know, and so many country singers had the pretty little girl singer on their show around Nashville, and they were kind of lord and master, and whatever they say went.
If you work for me, you're going to do what I say, or you're not going to work for me. That's right. Right? Right.
This is Porter being interviewed by Herb Sudson on his show Sudson Country.
I'm not hiring an advisor to come in. That's right. I'm hiring someone to work for me. I sign the check. I pay them. Because I love Dolly. She's a beautiful lady in every respect. But it don't matter if my mama is working on my show. Mama's going to do what Porter says.
And there was no questions asked. Well, anybody that knows anything about her knows that ain't how it works with her.
He would say, "This is my damn show." I said, "I know, but this is my damn life." And we're not talking about the show. I'm talking about my life. I'm talking about my future. I can't stay here as the girl singer forever. I want an individual career. I am my own self. I didn't come to Nashville to be just part of a duet and to be a girl singer in somebody's group. I want my own band. I want my own show. I want my own dreams. I want my own. But it was like, well, I made you. And I thought, well, yeah, you've made me mad again. You've made me a lot of things. And I'm not taking anything from you, I would say. I appreciate everything you've done, but I never promised you forever. And we just were not happy. Either of us were not happy.